hello and welcome. I think this might be my last delve into the More Magic dungeon. I don't have both of the remaining golden items, but I've got a trick up my sleeve. I have retry scrolls. Now, I see people play this game, and they throw them away. They're like, why would I ever want to replay the floor again? Well, I didn't record this, but on floor 35 there's 20 prayer scrolls, and for the merchant, which I am right now, those are very useful. As a matter of fact, I still have a bunch of them. That's my bread, and I found a vacuum scroll, nice. I found an outside scroll, 2 of them, but I only kept 1, because you only need 1. Bunch of keys, and, where is it? Retry. I have more than 1, as a matter of fact, right there. Just to stress a point, I actually have some shields that I was going to meld, and I haven't done it. Look at all those prayer scrolls. See, I had a retry scroll when I entered floor 35, and I grabbed the prayer scrolls, made a melding pot really good, melded all the shit I had up to that point, and then I had actually like 3 melding pots, and I threw them at a wall when I was done, and collected the good stuff, and just for science, I didn't know what it would do, so I made a save state, because I didn't know what it would do, and I used the retry scroll. The retry scroll, game mechanics wise, I'll explain it later. Let me just show you what it does. This is 498, I'm on level 95, which I think is a personal record for me. I'm just talking and talking. I want to explain it, but I think it's better if I just show it. You can see traps up there because I have a shadow ring equipped, and that shows you the invisible, which is necessary if you want to find the chance scroll. I found the chance scroll. I found 2 of them! So I put one in a storage pot and then read the other one. All monsters turn into items. That was interesting. It'd be nice to know what else it can do. Here it is. This is what we're trying to get. Here we go. I have a pick. You gotta make sure you have a pick. And I have a key, which I don't actually need right now. I made sure I had a pick. I just got there it is. Off. Pick. Equip. And there we go. Watch it break. Okay. They break pretty easy. Okay, there we go. Preserve pot, insert my pick. Insert my pick. Okay. Now, I have a Haven Scroll. Matter of fact, I have multiple Haven Scrolls. So, yay. Oh, we gotta equip the Abacus. A pretty damn decent one now, better than the last one I had. I actually have the It Won't Miss, high critical ratio, because I found an Executor, so nice. I actually found 3 Executors, but only 1 wasn't cursed. But since then I found a lot of uncursed scrolls, and why am I talking? You need a free inventory spot to get this item. So, magic, check, it's the golden rod. Now, I'm gonna, okay, check. I have a monster scroll and a typhoon scroll. The typhoon summons the wind, the monster makes the room you're in a monster room, complete with traps and treasure. I've already read 1, I have 1 in Vault, and I have another one, so great. Strength, Confuse, Heal Ring, which is awesome. Curse Off, Big Room, Prayer. I'm looking for the Haven Scrolls. Let's see, there's 1 Haven Scroll, there's another one. So I'm just going to do it this way, because this would be the way that you would probably have to do this. You might not have a warp herb on you. You probably won't have the stats necessary to kill 8 of these at once. If you won't have the seal equipment, because the seal, shield, and sword are not in the More Magical dungeon. Strangely enough, I found the monster scroll as a random drop last floor, and that's very weird because the monster scroll is a guaranteed special item on floor 27 of this magical dungeon. Anyone can get it as long as you get to 427. And so I thought that was the only place you could get the monster scroll. But apparently it's not. You can get the monster scroll as a random drop. I got it from one of those little demonite guys, the blue versions, so they're level 3 counterparts. And if you're wondering why I'm just hacking that first one, it's because I'm pouring myself some cola out of a 2-liter while I'm talking to you. And so I'm not paying attention to the map right now, which I don't have to because I'm on a Haven scroll, and he's gonna die. These gargoyles suck balls. Okay, wait. Let's attack 2 at once. He has 2 attacks on me, so I'm gonna do 1 attack, and then 2 attack, and then this. There we go. That's what, they have a lot of hit points. They have 200, I think, or 500. And I'm not even doing 30 per hit, so as you know, it's gonna take like, I don't know, 9 hits. 9 times 3 is more than that. What am I talking about? Like 18 hits, some shit. Anyway, that should kill both of them. Now they're gonna circle, aren't they? Yeah, they're gonna circle. Now we just gotta alternate. This is so repetitious, but it's kind of what you have to do. If you don't have a Haven scroll, get a blank scroll and write Haven on it. You should be able to do that with no problem. And if the game let me do that when I hadn't read the Haven scroll, but it wouldn't let me do that in this dungeon. But I since read a real Haven scroll, so I should be able to scribe a blank one no matter where I am now. But when you first play the game, the first time you find a blank scroll, you can write Haven without actually having to read a Haven. It's very interesting. Alright. Haven is stuck tight to the ground. Now, as you can see, I have the magic. I also have an X-ray. So let's use it. I have 2 of them, actually. Retry. There's the one retry, and there's the other retry. Let's read it. Time rolled back. Basically, now it's telling me that I have just entered floor 98. Yeah. And as we know, there's one more golden item to get on floor 98 now, isn't there? And again, I have the Shadow Ring equipped, but look, I still have the magic. Appears to have a big secret. What is this? A prayer scroll. Actually, that's kind of cool. I'll just read it and throw it on that. Yay. I don't need it anymore. I have way too many prayer scrolls. But it was great to actually collect those because I had a retry scroll on 435, made a great melding pot in all my gear, used the rest of them on preserve pots, and then I just used the retry scroll, repeated level 35, which is funny because also on level 35, a retry scroll appeared when I replayed it. The loot, if it's not static loot on a floor, the loot will be randomized again. So I got to get 40 prayer scrolls and another retry scroll. Not thinking straight, I used it again, so then I got 60 retry scrolls. Prayer scrolls, which in itself is pretty good. But then I didn't have one to do it here in this area. But luckily I found a couple of retry scrolls later on, and I'm like, okay, good, life is better. I don't need this gold anymore. There's probably not going to be any more shops. But, I don't need this X-ray scroll anymore. Just kind of insert it. I was thinking there might be something else I can identify, but there's not. Oops. Big room, curse off. Where's my pick? There it is. Off. Watch it break now. Nope, didn't break. Okay, and look, there it is again. This should be both golden items. Should be. Insert. And... the pick. I'm not gonna sit here and do this again. Okay, I have a space. Now I have 2 magical chests. Yeah. The golden ring. The golden staff. I don't have to come back in here and do this again. Now, if I had known this little trick before, the first time I entered the dungeon, I could have used 2 retry scrolls, but I couldn't have because I used the fighter. And you have to use the fighter to get the other items because there's no other way to do it. So, I don't have to come back in here for round 3. I've got all the golden items! America! Fuck yeah! Now, do I want to just spam the last 2 floors and get out or do I want to read the outside scroll? Since I've already left this dungeon, I think I can just read the outside scroll. It's not going to give me that much money anyway, and I don't need all these prayer scrolls. The vacuum scroll is cool. There's the outside scroll. I'm going to read this bitch. Later, biatch! That's the power of the retry scroll. Very, very powerful. Matter of fact, do it on all floors that have multiple golden items, which would be floor 50 of the magic dungeon, floor 98 of the Magic Dungeon, floor 98 of the More Magic Dungeon, and also the Ordeal Mansion. The Ordeal Mansion, floor 30. You get Lodo, and then you get the Golden Shield. You can bring in items to that mansion, so you should be able to bring in Retry Scrolls. Clone them, and then bring a couple in. One is all you need, and then bring an outside scroll, because that's all you need to do. So there you go, look at my level, 95, it's great. I wanted to max levels, but I don't care at this moment in time. Actually, I wanted to use the prayer scroll in that golden box and see if you could actually improve the size and then use the vacuum scroll on it. I'm curious, actually, but I have a save state. Do you guys want to know for science if you can actually do that or not? Use a prayer scroll on it and then a vacuum scroll, and then you could have a magic box in this. Yeah, 497. There's a reason we're going to do this, because I have the goods necessary to see if we can actually pull shit out of the golden box. And I want to do it. I want to see, because if I can do it, then I can get a golden box inside. I'm going to drop this key. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it live. Oh look, this floor actually has one of these. Oh, it's a preserve pot, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. I like preserve pots. It's a 5 preserve pot, which is cool. I'll just put that in there. And go back to having my shadow ring on because I don't like traps. Alright. Again, I'm not going to kill all the gargoyles again. This is an addendum. We're just seeing if we can get an empty magical chest. If vacuum scrolls will work on them or not, because I don't know. And my guess, sources say no, okay? I'm immune to poison with this shield, so I'm not worried about being surrounded by these little mushrooms. Don't care, but I'll kill him because he's annoying. There. These titans take 4 hits, even with an impressive shield, so you don't want to fuck with them. Alright. I don't think you guys care about this, but I do. And so, see, there's my vacuum scroll. There's the pick. Okay, let's equip it. And we'll equip that. I don't have any space now. Right. Preserve, insert, pick. Alright. So let's, picked up the magic. We got that. And we're gonna do the retry scroll. Because I don't want to deal with this shit. There we go. Read. We know. Time rolled back once you get the box. And now we're gonna try it. We're gonna try to see if the vacuum scroll will work on the golden box. I don't think it will. Let's drop a heal, because I need some inventory space for this. And god, these things take forever to kill! Especially when they have a healer! Go away. Yes, you, go away. Go eat your tentacles. Okay, there we go. Check, vacuum, off, vacuum, read, magic. Vacuumed out magic 1. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can do it! You can now have a magical box, which you can't put anything in. Actually, you can, but you can't get it back out. So, as a matter of fact, now that I have a magic box like that, why don't we use the prayer scrolls on it that I have no use for? Increased by 1. Yeah, I have no use for these prayer scrolls anymore. So, why don't we just read them and make a magic box 8? Because you normally don't have this in your inventory. And now that I know that you can do this, I think it's nice to have this as a trophy. I'm willing to bet it only goes to 8 like any other chest. So, I'm just glad I saved these. I wasn't even trying. I wasn't even thinking about this kind of stuff. And it just dawned on me that, well, I have a vacuum scroll. Did you know what? I haven't found a single blank scroll in this entire More Magic Dungeon as the merchant, and that really bothered me. Because I figured, you know, why not? Why didn't they drop me off some blanks so I could write it? The golden doesn't have any uses. Prayer scrolls can increase uses on the golden staff. I don't know what it would do if, yeah, I don't know. I think I have another couple prayer scrolls. Actually, here's a prayer scroll. Let's read it and put it on the golden. There's no reason to do this, by the way. Yeah. Preserve pot, insert, golden. And I need one more inventory spot, actually. Passage. Oh, I got a passage ring. Just throw that out. I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna pick up my heal pot. And then, well, we've retried the level, so... Oh, fuck it. I'm trying to get out of here, guys. This episode's going on a lot longer than I intended. I'm just happy that I don't have to break the magic box open. Okay, what is this? Plating. I don't need it. My stuff's already plated, but you know what? It just might, give me a higher score. And score doesn't mean anything, of course. So, oh, this dragon will be annoying. Yeah, see, because now I can't get to him because the Graboopy is summoning Grand Titans. And now this fucking dragon is a piece of shit, and it's a flame. Alright, well, we gotta kill the dragons. They do go down faster by 1 or 2 hits than the Grand Titan, so I think it takes 2 or 3 to kill the dragons. 3, okay. I might just get to level 96 this time. I didn't know you could... Again, why am I repeating myself? Because it's amazing. I didn't know that you could do this. So, now that we know, everybody knows. It's gonna be a monster scroll. No, it's gonna be a change pot, which I absolutely am not gonna grab. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't even need this gold. I'm loaded right now. Anyway, paralyzed. God damn it. Just hurl that shit. Alright, where's my pick? I always lose track of my fucking pick. I got another retry scroll. Not that it matters. There it is. Off. And we're gonna do this. Equip. Here we go. Awesome. Okay, I have a spot, right? I don't have a spot. Bronze. Why do I have a fucking bronze shield? I know why I have it. It's because I was gonna meld it, but then it turned out I didn't have to because my defense and regen was up enough to where it didn't matter. There we go. Golden ring, golden staff. Let's use the outside scroll now and get out of here. You don't even need uses on the golden staff because its whole purpose is to generate more stats, but I heard it does a lot of damage if you use it. Read. I'm gonna do the pussy way out. There we go, guys. If you did the vacuum, if you've got a vacuum scroll, you can keep a magic box, and there's no point to it because you can't take anything out of it when you put it in. It's locked. I don't even think you can use a key on it. Anyway, the only reason to go back in now is for the completionist in you. I did all the golden items, but I mean, if you want to get every item in the game, which I don't have, well, look at all this shit. Look at this magic. I'm just gonna insert that. You can store it. Like I was hoping it would do that and it wouldn't break. Yeah. Yes, it's okay to break that. As a matter of fact, the Shadow Ring was great. You can't find chance without it. I mean, you can chew an eye drop and find it, but it's very rare that the chance scroll will be on the board that you have an eye drop on. Let's sell some inventory before I go on, because I threw a lot of stuff in storage pots. I don't need this abacus anymore. There's no point, because you can't bring it back in. Wind, pick, miracle, whirlwind, metal king. Where's the other stuff? The gold pick. Yes, very nice. Magic, leather, bronze, ogre. There's the ogre. Pretty good shield, actually. Should I go over them, though, before I sell them? Nah, they basically just had everything you could possibly... Oh, I did not have skill X, and that made the 70s very difficult for me. The 50s and the 70s. The 50s because there's eyes that confuse you, and the 70s because there are sorcerers. So without skill X, I had a bitch of a time. There's my magic shield, which I don't want to sell, but I don't need it because I have the Loto shield. Alright, well, where's all the stuff I threw in here? There's the beat. I'm just selling duplicates. Discount. Okay, wow, 2 discounts I found. There's a heal somewhere in there, and rust proof. Brutal's curse, but only got 1. See all, confuse all. Strength I got a bunch of. Pretty. Couple shadows. Pretty good. Another doll X ring, another explode ring. Life, curse off, X-ray. Blank, twin hits. I think there was a scroll in here that I threw. There's the chance scroll. There it is, right there, up at the top. I'm glad I got a chance to read it and found another one. First I put this one in storage, and then I found another one and I read it, so now it's on the list. I read a Typhoon Scroll, put another one in storage pot. Spellbook, need to keep. Clone, that's my trophy, I want to keep it. Because I've only ever found one extra in the game. Preserve, X-ray, heal, monster, change, melding, exploding, no break. You don't want those suck. There's the magic. Big tum, small tum. These aren't repeats, are they? No. Bread, big, huge, rotten, golden. Okay, if I sell all this, it'll be 84,000 for those weapon armor and stuff. Nice! Okay, guys, I'm gonna do the cleanup. I'm not gonna show you. I got the golden stuff. Never ignore the retry scroll, especially if it's your first time going to the more magical dungeon. Keep a couple. Keep 2 of them, and you can get all the golden items and don't have to go back in there for anything. Oh, I should have known this before. Should have figured it out in my head, but I didn't. But hey, live and learn. The power of retry. Thanks for watching. This was just an addendum video. If you guys want to see more Torneko, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you want to see me go in the more magic dungeon without saves coming. And see how far I can get, and you guys can laugh at me when I fuck up. Let me know. If you don't want to see any more of this game, also let me know. So, I'm trying to do some more Dragon Quest. I might start on Dragon Quest 6, because that's kind of fun. Anyway, I'll see you next game. I'm gonna save. It'll be a great sign off. Save and end. Yes. Might as well hard save to the hard drive. I am so relaxed. I feel so good. Thank you for watching. Tune in next game.